There was this kid I grew up with. He had an idea to build a city out of a desert stopover for GIs on the way to the West Coast. That kid's name was Mo Green, and that city he invented was Las Vegas. This was a great man, a man of vision and guts, and there isn't even a plaque or a signpost or a statue of him in that town. As you can tell, I'm not an actor, and there's no way I memorized that. I am currently using the Digital Juice SpeakEasy Prompter. SpeakEasy, get it? Okay. If you've ever had to record a speech or long message from someone, you know how time-consuming, difficult, and stressful it can be. Even if the on-screen talent is an actor or experienced host, having to memorize every word and hit every single point can be a daunting task. Enter the Digital Juice SpeakEasy Prompter. Now the script can be fed to the on-screen talent word for word, which not only makes your shoot run faster and smoother, but saves you a lot of time in the edit as well. And for people not used to being in front of the camera, knowing they have a teleprompter to read off of can be a huge stress reliever for them. Happy clients, happy talent, happy you. And if you're a one-man band and you shoot on your own or shoot yourself, most apps allow you to remotely control the script. More on apps in a bit. And I can't express just how beneficial having a teleprompter on hand is. And the Digital Juice SpeakEasy Prompter is priced affordably so that everyone can have one on hand, even if it's not used every day. All right, let's check it out. Actually, you know what? I should probably have my gangster hat for this. The SpeakEasy Prompter comes in this really slick hard case. Since a large piece of high-end glass is a key part of the product, steps need to be taken to make sure it stays safe. The custom foam interior and the aluminum body ensures that. Okay, let's crack this thing open. Inside you'll find everything you need from a hardware perspective to get started. Mount the connection plate to any tripod or even a light stand. Next, let's attach the connection plate and then the tablet holder. Now make sure the beam splitter glass is in the frame and then attach the hood. Now this step is a one-time setup. The glass remains in the frame with the hood attached going forward. And about the glass, this is the heart of the teleprompter. Aside from being of the highest optical quality, the specially coated glass is rated 70/30. The abridged version of what that means is it allows for lots of the light from the scene that you're shooting to actually make it through the glass and into the camera, while also allowing for the talent to still clearly see the text on the screen. If you want to know a little bit more about it, here's my little 1-second report. So blow this up full screen and get ready to pause. And with that important PSA out of the way, throw your camera on the riser. The SpeakEasy Prompter was designed to handle anything from a small mirrorless camera or DSLR all the way up to a larger body like an NX100, C300, or RED. Now attach the camera and riser onto the plate and lock that in. After that, slap on your tablet or smartphone of choice. For phones, just use the included adapter. And with any new piece of gear, the more you practice setting it up and breaking it down, the faster you get. Since the glass and the hood assembly is now always in place, you're able to be up and running that much faster. Now, that's the hardware. Let's jump into software. But first, a quick disclaimer. Neither Digital Juice nor myself are pushing for any particular version, and we're not being compensated by the developers for mentioning them here. These are just the ones that I've personally tried out, and they seem to work well enough to recommend them here. There are a variety of apps for both iOS and Android, both paid and free. I'm focusing on apps for iOS since I own Apple products, but you can certainly find free teleprompter apps in Google Play like a Prompter for Android, and paid versions with more bells and whistles like Teleprompter Pro. Back to iOS teleprompter apps, starting with the most affordable and then working our way up from there. Now, to make this onto my short list here, they all have to meet, at a minimum, these 3 standards for me. They must have the ability to mirror the image, which is required for it to be used with a teleprompter kit. 2, it must have very fine speed control. And 3, the ability to easily import scripts from AirDrop, Google Drive, or similar. Okay, starting with the excellent price of free, iPrompt Pro is the only app I found that meets these requirements and doesn't cost anything. Of note is that as of this recording, the app hasn't been updated since iOS 6. iPrompt Pro allows for in-app script editing, which is really nice for those last-minute tweaks. Moving up in features is iQ, which is currently around the cost of a large latte. In addition to the features of the previous app, you also get a countdown timer so your on-screen talent knows exactly when to start, and is compatible with Bluetooth keyboards for those in-app edits. Additionally, with a free iQ remote app, turn your iPhone or Apple Watch into a remote. Super sharp. This app was updated very recently, which is a great thing to make sure it is working with your iOS. I've also used Teleprompter Premium. At $11.99, it's the priciest of the ones I'm recommending today, but as you'd expect, it has the strongest features. In addition to the features I mentioned for the previous app, including the Apple Watch control, I found that making changes to the script is easier with Teleprompter Premium, especially on the phone. This is also another app that's been updated recently, and the customer service directly from the app's creator is fantastic. So with the digital juice SpeakEasy Prompter paired with a tablet or smartphone, along with your preferred iOS or Android app, you wonder how you ever lived without it. I'm Ron Burgundy?